I feel like this is the number one benefit, that whatever I'm dealing with everyday life, I feel like I can, when it gets too intensive, to notice it
Mm, mm,
and to have a deep breath, even if it's just one,
mm.
to arrive on better awareness, where I can maybe, just by noticing it, I feel like you will not inflate and
Mm,
cycle whenever
mhm,
you are dealing with to get lost in the spiral.
mhm, mm. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm going to use language, and tell me if the language I am using fits what you're talking about. So you're more able to be the witness of what's happening around you, inside you, instead of getting carried away by it and
Yeah,
identified with it. You're able more and more to say, this is happening and that is happening, but that is not me.
right. Yeah, yeah, that's elegantly put, I think. It's one of the, big problems that I had was that I took everything too personally, took the
Yeah,
emotions
yeah,
from other people. Oh, I have to be responsible. I have to fix that when somebody, is
yeah,
not feeling good or something. I can still be there. I can still perceive that energy and not trying to, like fix it, right
yeah,
away,
yeah,
essentially.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Beautiful. So, um, we're coming to the end of our
again,
lightning speed sessions.
it's
And
such a
I
great
want
joy
to
to talk with
try,
you.
I
Yeah.
want to try to talk about the path of becoming the witness. The path of witness includes me as the witness, and then seeing these people outside of me and their reactions, or seeing my own reaction of being feeling hurt or feeling jealous or feeling angry, and the thoughts that contribute to those feelings. In all these cases, the witness is separate from what is observed, right? Does that
Hmm.
make sense?
Yeah.
So in this, at this dimension, at this level, there's, we could say there's consciousness and the objects of consciousness, the things that that consciousness is aware of. This path, as as the consciousness turns not outside of itself around seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, feeling, not about thoughts or emotions, but instead awareness turns on itself. Whoa, this is another dimension where the witness and the witnessed suddenly dissolve.
Mhm.
It's there are no more two separate things.
Yeah.
And we're talking about an experience of duality that evaporates into non-duality.
Mhm.
And by this time, the me, the little me that I'm always so concerned about, and I want everybody to like, and I want to have enough money, and I want to be comfortable, all of that, the me part of that also, which doesn't mean that there is no desire to be liked. It doesn't
Mhm.
mean that there is no desire to have money. It's just that those things no longer centralize or refer to a separate individual me. And it becomes so much easier to work with those situations, particularly the painful emotions and painful thoughts. So I'd like to give you a very brief story of a very, very recent situation. Yesterday, I was scheduled to have a meeting at 2 o'clock. Yesterday was a Sunday. I don't like to have meetings on Sundays. I think that, well, anyways, I come on to the meeting at 2:59, thinking that the meeting's at 3.
Right.
I'm 59 minutes late for the meeting. And I am embarrassed, and I'm also ashamed by that. So so then I have documents I need to print out from that meeting, and I can't figure out how to print the entire document because huge portions of it are off the page, and I part of what's happening is that earlier the part of me that was ashamed was in this kind of thinking. I made a mistake about what time to meet for this appointment.
Mm-hmm.
That's about behavior, but watch, there was something more insidious. I am the mistake. I am wrong. I am bad. I am the mistake. And so when I couldn't print out the documents, that was just like adding
Punishment.
salt onto the wound. Now I can't. Now this is even more evidence of how wrong or bad I am.
Or maybe it might be like the thinking I did a mistake, so I need to be punished. I deserve to be punished. I deserve,
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like that
Yeah.
unconscious kind of calling for this type of energy, right? Or something.
Beautiful, beautiful. I agree. That's also one of the pieces that swirls within. And
Mm.
it wasn't until this morning where I could sit back and ponder or contemplate the entire experience to realize, oh, I can see what happened. I made this situation about me. Like I create when I say I am wrong or I am the mistake and I deserve to be punished, there is a lot of creating a self in that process.
Mm.
And it took, and here's the thing that I realized that is a habit.
Oh yeah.
It's a behavioral habit. And when I can see that, bam, I now there's more room. Now there's a horizon that has beauty to it, where the sun is almost up, the sky is already lit, and I can feel optimism because I can change behavior. I can change habits.
Yeah.
So I want to tell this story because I want you and anybody who happens to ever watch this, that I want you to know that this is a process that I continue to go through. I think it happens less, so it's less frequent. It's less durative, meaning it doesn't
Mm.
last as long as it did, and it's less intense. However, I'm telling you a story where that kind of emotional habit was engaged, and it took me a while to disengage from it.
Yeah.
So, in this way, you and I are on the path together. We are learning together. And it's a lovely thing to share this path of learning with a brother like you, Vojta.
I'm so delighted, Greg. Thank you so much. It's the same. It's mutual. So how wonderful is that?
Yeah.